Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Such scenes here. A sea of team colours, songs ringing down from the stands. The tone is set for the 90 minutes ahead.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Oh, there's a probing ball. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Well, Peter, this guy, Bruno Guimaraes, is going to be the man who I see as the one who brings balance to the team. I think when he's on the ball, yes, he can be a strong runner, but he's become a very central pivot now in making sure that he helps break lines going forward and denies line breaking for his defence. So he's become a big factor now in any team he functions in.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree.
Well, now it's a race for the ball. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. So we're still where we started right now.
Marquinhos.
And Gabriel. Played out towards the right wing. Nice bit of trickery. Now that's well seen too.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Danilo.
Rafinha.
There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Marquinhos.
Oh no, what has happened here? Linton. Here's Bruno Guimaraes. Good spot, he's seen the run. Showing good feet. This might spell danger. Oh, he's been caught on a great hit! So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Oh, here's a chance! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Indonesia with the corner, they're first. And it's been taken short. Chance! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, I think he's surprised himself how he managed not to hit the target then. He seemed to believe it was going in.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. Truth be told, perhaps it's not the game that many anticipated, but there is lots to be seen in it, lots to be taken from it. Plenty for the key figures to mull over, but it remains goalless. And we are up to the break.
Indonesia ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Indonesia clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
Linton pinches it off him.
Danilo. Up towards the hour mark and still no goals.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Well into the second half, and
Can he put it away? Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Bruno Guimaraes. Not the most accurate pass. Linton.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover. There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Rafinha. And that was very necessary.
Substitution in progress. Substitution on the field. Number 9, number 11, number 2, number 6.
Good play on the left-hand side here. No outsmarting him this time.
Number 23.
Brazil merit full marks for their attitude and application in trying to win this. It means an awful lot, obviously.
Decent hit! He's had a hit! He has done it! Finally the breakthrough!
Well, you can see what it means to all of them. A frustrating game, but now they have what they wanted and are rightly pumped and ready to go again.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Well, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first moment of real significance.
Look, I just think they've kept at it and got their reward. Now they need to hang on to it. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Interesting ball. Oh, this is a great chance! It's there! We thought it was over! It's all square once more! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Matheus Cunha demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
Number 19. Substitution.
Brazil making consecutive changes here. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Matheus Cunha. Engage.
The final whistle and confirmation we are headed for penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
And it will be decided by the melodrama of penalties.
An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he does it with poise.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Up steps Mr. Dependable.
Yeah, good pen that. Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line.
Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So, the second man in line.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
This then to level matters.
Oh, he's managed to get it through the keeper.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Rafinha is third in line.
Oh, calm as you like.
Brilliantly done. Never took his eye off the keeper either.
Indonesia are looking to keep pace here.
He was always looking good there. Nice penalty.
He steps up to take the fourth penalty.
Saved! Keeper's done brilliantly.
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Terrific penalty, no keeper's getting near that.
Well, he totally nailed that penalty, picked his spot, and didn't change.
Lest you need reminding, miss this and it is over.
It's in. Pick that one out.
You need a very strong mind in those situations. Any penalty that goes in is a good one.
Some can barely watch here. Every kick potentially pivotal.
He knew exactly what he wanted to do there and executed it perfectly.
The margin of error is 0.
That's just emphatic. He knew exactly what he was doing. Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
And stepping up, the skipper.
I thought he handled the pressure really well there. His focus cut right through it.
Brazil at the point of no return. Saved! And there's your hero!
Indonesia have come through in the most dramatic fashion, and the show goes on. The ultimate test of nerve and mettle, and they have made the grade.
Well, there's really nothing quite like the excitement of a penalty shootout, and they'll be absolutely delighted to have edged it their way.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And this place is living up to its reputation as one of the noisiest corners of the footballing world. No decibels spared in this collective chorus. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Can he finish? That's a half-decent try.
A more than decent attempt, Peter. That's good pressing. It's really squeezing everything.
That's a nicely weighted pass. Great chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Driving on and making good progress. Indonesia are seeing more of the ball, but still aren't carrying much goal threat. Spread it left.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Big header! Just off target.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
And it's played forward. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. And no, that was never going to make it. That's a sharp pass. Shot could be on. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's the throw. Here's the delivery. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! And that's caused a worry or two.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
No, that's been intercepted. Well, a goal here would be the ultimate pick-me-up just before the break. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. He's picked his way through. And he's cut it out. In comes the corner. Oh, what a climb! Goal, China! And right on half-time, that is telling. A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
China have taken the lead.
Well, I think the man...
He's tried one! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
And that'll be the final action of the first half. So there we are, half-time. Both teams head into their respective dressing room, and while there was a genuine flow about the game, most importantly, there has been just one telling moment. It is still very tight here. The game still up for grabs. And the half-time score, 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Indonesia really need to...
He's gone for goal! Oh, good effort, he got plenty on that.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
The finish! No mistake! They have done it! They have their equaliser!
And it's another really good show of character. I love the spirit and togetherness they muster. Never know when they're beaten. Indonesia clearly executed that with considerable confidence. It only took seconds to score once the ball was recovered.
Number 19.
Indonesia grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Look, get your seatbelts on, because this is showing all the signs of another roller coaster ride.
And he's had a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
They've played it short. Tries the cutback. Meets it first time!
Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Looking tidy in possession.
There's the hit! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Indonesia just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Substitutions taking place.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Decent hit! Goal! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 72 minutes is number 9.
Indonesia take the lead.
Yeah, for me, this team seems to find it easier to attack than defend, but now they're going to need to dig in at the back a bit.
And he cuts out the supply.
Ah, that's a fine interception. Danger averted for now.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Oh, he's played it in low.
Substitution in progress.
China can make their change now with a break in play. And the pass is intercepted. Looking for the runner. He's coming under serious pressure here.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Now it's crossed into the middle.
Indonesia certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority...
He's had a hit! And that has been knocked clear.
There will be 5
Come
minutes
backwards
added
here.
time.
Modern football for you and all that pressing.
Good effort from distance. And there's a searching pass. He's got tall. Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
That's a little unfortunate. He had a lot of people worried then.
Substitution.
China have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. And there goes the final whistle. Indonesia have done it with iron, with pragmatism, the sort you expect from a team like this. Admirable, enjoyable, and look how they reacted to that initial setback. The end of the game. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And the matchday noise at this place is truly special. The pride, the passion, it adds to a massive sense of occasion. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Diogo Costa will lay claim to that. Diogo Dalot. Throw in. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular here?
Well, Peter, I'm a real fan of this guy, Ruben Dias. Portugal do have the reputation, not just of producing great wingers, but great centre-halves too. And I see him as the latest in line. Okay, he can be quite conservative and he won't wow you with inch-perfect long-range passes, but he's...
Great hit! Decent enough try.
Cristiano Ronaldo certainly could have and should have made more of that.
He's shifting through the gears here. Bernardo... Decent hit!
They want to be quick to recover this. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Indonesia still without a single shot on target. Look at the space here.
There's the shot!
Rafael Leao. No way through.
João Cancelo.
And Mendes. Vitinha.
Just more than 15 minutes till half-time.
Well timed, excellent interception. Can he spark a counter here?
Shapes to shoot! And he's done it!
Oh, that is a sweet finish, gorgeously controlled and ruthlessly dispatched.
Yeah, the touch before the finish is so often the critical part, and we've just seen an example.
Indonesia have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Rafael Leao.
No foul, says the referee.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
That's a sharp pass. Over to the left.
He is just caressing the ball.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He shifted it to the flank.
And the referee brings the first half to a close.
Well, a very decent watch up to now, but just the one goal so far. It has been competitive and combative throughout.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Indonesia
Come in, having established that lead. A game where the narrative is, at least in terms of the scoreline, so far so good. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Indonesia
Carrying a one-goal lead. He's tried one!
magnificent! A finish of true class!
2 up and threatening to pull clear.
Yeah, to see it unfold as succinctly as that, it looks telepathic.
After 55 minutes is number 7.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Forwards and with intent. Looking for the runner.
Bernardo Silva.
The attendance for this
Referee's
match
given a
is
throw.
70,987.
Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's managed to get free. It's run loose. Who's going to get there? You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Diogo Dalot spots it and intercepts. Out to the right. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's intervened well there. Rafael Leao. Shot could be on. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on.
Goes in for the header! Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. It's a sweet ball, that. Oh, super ball! Oh, nicely intercepted. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Interesting ball. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple.
Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Not too much to add on here, just a minute.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle.
Indonesia are walking off satisfied with their day's work. A result no less warranted, no less deserving of their efforts. A job done in a highly professional manner.
So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen? Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. Player is best equipped for this game?
Well, a lot has been said, Peter, about this guy, Julian Alvarez. I remember him from his breakout performance back in 2020 in the group stages of Latin America's greatest club competition, where I'm pretty sure I remember he got 5 goals and an assist. Now, back then, I saw him as a very versatile forward who can play anywhere across the line, so
McAllister proves just a little bit too strong. McAllister puts them all in.
De Paul! Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. You know, you just... So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play.
Great chance! It's a goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Molina kept his eye on it, and he's there.
Oh, this looks sharp. Hits one! He's scored! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Goal! After 30 minutes is number 9.
Indonesia get themselves into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Taken back almost at once.
Oh, he's found him in space.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Indonesia heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
No, he refuses to take the bait. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Intercepts the throw, that's well read.
Alvarez.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. And the half-time whistle goes. Indonesia come roaring back in quite some style. We've got a very different game now.
So there was the first half.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Indonesia come in at half-time, large...
Terrific header!
That's going to go a long way. And here's Alvarez.
Acuna
Has it in a wide position.
Oh, he has stuck it into his own net!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
Fortuitous as it may have been, they all count one.
we're in for an intriguing second half now. Contrasting moods that could reverse in a flash.
Great ball, and he's in here. This is and can he finish it? Now, who's going to be first to this? Paredes.
The attendance for this match was 72,000.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that looks a good ball through. Alvarez.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Picked out brilliantly. Can he finish? That is decidedly lacking.
It was very much worth a try, and I've seen worse. That should tee him up nicely for his next attempt at least.
Substitutions taking.
Martinez. And he's lost his man here. He's picked his... Tries a shot! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete. The invitation was clear, and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
That's just a great finish, but it's down to very clever movement. You can see this has been obviously worked on the training ground. He knew exactly where he wanted the ball, and it all came good.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Argentina go into the lead.
Yeah, they deserve great credit for turning things around, but they'll now need the defensive resilience to equal that attacking flair.
Wasn't easy on the eye, but it's done its job. De Paul.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive? There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Time, it could be danger here. Nice ball, real chance! And that would have won it.
Oh, and a real chance to pile on the pressure, and he'll be desperate to get another.
Argentina making another change here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able. They'll want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Works it forward. Shot could be on. He's found a way through. Crosses it in.
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
There will be 5 minutes.
Another chance from a corner. Messi goes short. Aimed beyond the defence. Goalkeeper's ball.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Lisandro Martinez promptly onto that, and that is that. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Indonesia can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, look...
Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening, And the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing.
Really is quite a sight to behold this. It feels like a big game, it looks like a big game. Mind you, they all do at this ground. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Now there's a fine ball. Has a go! He's scored! First blood drawn. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Indonesia break through nice and early, just as they wanted it. Paredes. And here's Alvarez. Shot could... And Messi! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Pinches it off him. That's a sharp pass. Alvarez. Gets his parcel. Chance! Goal! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Oh, I think the coach will really be annoyed with that. The players were still thinking about their goal and just got caught napping.
He's got tall. Goal! Argentina! And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
And things are much healthier in their favour.
And the shot! He scores! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
This is quite a battle.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
That pass has been well intercepted. There's the shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Well, I just hope he won't let the failure to score affect him. With the ability he has, he can reproduce. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Indonesia are looking to go forward now.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And it's Di Maria. And it's lofted through here. And that's been drilled in. And he's there to belt it away. Messi plays it short.
McAllister does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Now it's Di Maria. He's shifting through the gears here. There's the hit! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Oh, after such a great run, I'm expecting him to go all the way, and instead, he just lost his way.
And the first 45 minutes are up. Indonesia come out of a half that has been quite extraordinary on many counts. High scoring, truly exciting, but neither side able to hold a lead. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half. Terrific half, 4 goals split evenly, beautifully set up for the second period to follow. And we are already promptly back underway.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed. There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
Chance here to counter. Throw in. He's picked his way through. Oh, it's played into the area.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
The attendance for this match was 70,987.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Alvarez. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now he's off and running. Some good work on the right flank here. That is good strength. And he shoots! Oh, didn't catch it right.
Yeah, on another occasion, all that went wrong may come right.
Alvarez. Forwards and with intent. Caught offside that time.
Pretty robust defending.
And that's really well manoeuvred. Now the finish! Goal! Argentina! And again they hit the front.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
Argentina get themselves into the lead.
Yeah, it's been their hard work that has got them this lead, but I just wonder whether they can keep it up. This may take a toll now. Indonesia really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
McAllister. Indonesia are looking desperate here, short on time, and has a shot! And that is doing no harm at all.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
Substitution on the field, number 9.
Indonesia choosing to make the first change.
Number 6. Number
Keep the
7.
ball and you win the game. It really is that
Number
simple.
17. Number 23. Number
Nicely
8.
weighted ball.
Number 10.
And there's green grass
Number
ahead of him.
15.
Big chance! That's another chance! And he hits the net! A 2-goal lead and they're firmly in control. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
2 up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be
And that is it. The referee has seen enough.
Indonesia played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, as you can see, we've already started here. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
Yeah, I'm not sure that words can do this fella justice, Peter. Lionel Messi is one of the all-time greats, that's for sure. A fantastic dribbler with a killer eye for a pass and obviously a lethal finisher too. Everyone knows what he's capable of, but stopping him's a very different matter. This opposition defence will not be looking forward to this one, I can assure you.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that.
Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Has a go!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It was such a clever idea to lift it into his path.
No change to the score, 0-0 it remains.
Well read, nice interception. Molina.
And here's Messi. Quality ball.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Romero. Martinez with the clearance.
And the shot! McAllister, and that's really well manoeuvred.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Acuna. Good spot, he's seen the run, and that's played in low. It's run loose, who has another go! And that's off target. Played out wide. It's a goal kick. Well, anyone who's joined us late, I can confirm that in terms of goals, at least you've missed nothing. He's tried one! And that is wildly off target.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Acuna. McAllister. He's had it taken off him. Indonesia finding their passes. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right! Half-time rapidly approaching. That could be a big one.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
Goal! After 44 minutes is number 11.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time team talks. One has got to tone it up now and the other has to tone it down.
Martinez. And we've reached half-time. Well, it's a half which has simmered along nicely, warming up to what may be a more open second half to follow. How would you review the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their response in this second half.
Indonesia go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Indonesia definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Has a look and plays it forward. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Indonesia just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. Oh, he's burst through! Now it's Di Maria. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. And the score is 1-0. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
That's what has to be done now, no question about it.
This is a really front-footed approach.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
He won't be happy with that one. McAllister. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
That just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
That pass has been well intercepted. He could be in here. There's the shot! Decent strike, kept it fizzing low.
The keeper felt he had that covered. Some of the crowd were less convinced. It was really well drilled.
Substitutions taking place.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, he's someone renowned for his pace and those darting little runs, but also for being a very good ball carrier as well. They want to add more dynamism to that front line.
McAllister. Oh, nicely intercepted. Romero. Oh, good-looking ball. He's found a way through. There's the hit! And that could have brought them level.
Messi absolutely knew he could ill afford to miss that.
Done delicately. Can he get onto this? He's got the shot away! It's anyone's ball now. And he lines up a cross. And he's there to get it away.
Indonesia surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Argentina have a simple task to find something sustained now and keep the pressure on.
There will be 1 minute at a
Bout
time.
of passing here, really easy on the eye. And that is as far as it goes. Indonesia have held on. They have doggedly, sometimes frantically, preserved the tightest of leads. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, clean sheets and hard grind will help you go places, and they have a resolve that'll envy many.
To kindly stay seated during the match.
So many thanks. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. And nobody in this atmosphere can hide from the truth about how much this game matters. The scene overflows with colour and passion. We have already started here. That's really... Heads it! They've scored! The breakthrough strike! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball, made a classic move and met it perfectly.
After 6 minutes is number 9.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. Plays a sharp little ball here. And he's had a hit! And that has fair fizzed.
Look, they don't come much better in terms of ball striking. It deserved a better result than that.
Fabian Ruiz. So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. He has found the way through. Now it's Pedri. And the finish! Goal! And once more we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, his appreciation of space then was absolutely exceptional. A moving genius.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Yeah, it's always a dangerous time when you've just scored. You can easily lose focus and then bang, you're pegged back again.
Out somehow!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair.
Once more!
Well, there's always a chance of being caught like that when you surrender the football.
And yes, it's him again.
The goal scorer after 22 minutes is number 9.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Nico Williams. And it's Nacho. And Lenormand. That's a good ball out wide. No, he's not getting his way this time. Carvajal tries making a foray down the right. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Bit of a communication breakdown there, it seems. Cucurella has a look and plays it forward. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Picked out brilliantly. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And now the breakaway. He could be in here. Nice interception, well timed.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Pedri, who's set up one goal so far. Can he get it? Tries a shot! And that's it for the first half. A breathless ending. So the team's still separated by one goal, but it should be very different. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, it remains very delicately poised, and based on the promise we've seen through the first 45 minutes, I wouldn't be surprised if this takes another twist or two. It certainly would be in keeping.
Indonesia head into the half-time break with a narrow advantage. It is 2-1. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. Oh, this looks sharp. Decent hit! Oh, what another chance! Really well taken goal. And with that goal comes comfort. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
Indonesia take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Look, it's a whole different ball game now, Peter, and it's a test of how they manage affairs from here. Well, they've stamped some authority on things, but how much more authority can be generated?
He's gone forward.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility. It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Good spot, he's seen the run. Rodri. Shifted upfield. And here's Nico Williams. He's away. Oh, it's come loose. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, that's a key interception. And he's quick to snatch it back. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. And here's Morata.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal. Yeah, that works for me. The denial of movement, blunt and brusque.
He won't be happy with that one. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Nico Williams on a charge down the left. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. And here's Morata. Aim forwards.
There will be 1 minute.
I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Nacho. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through the right balance of industry and... Well, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. Griezmann. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
No argument from me on that front. It's easy to see how his presence alone affects both sides. And he cuts out the supply.
Mbappe.
And they've got a throw.
Conte.
Pinches it off him.
Quarter of an hour played.
Indonesia yet to have an attempt on goal.
Now the finish!
And that's caused a worry or two.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Hernandez. Griezmann. Hernandez.
And here's Mbappe. Real has a goal! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Thuram completely showed too much of that to the keeper, and he'll be kicking himself for it.
Has a look and has a go.
And the goalkeeper watches it past.
Well, he's hit it well enough for me. I suppose it could be a deliberate attempt to just draw that defence out.
Camavinga.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
And he's intervened well there.
Griezmann.
Well-timed, excellent interception. Saliba. Nicely spread.
And it's Dembele. Oh, facing up to his adversary. Can he finish?
Loose.
In for the pieces.
They want to be quick to recover this. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Hernandez. Mbappe. Good spot, he's seen the run. Big header!
That's a half-decent try.
Thuram did give it a fair old crack, and he'll be encouraged to step up again.
Hernandez.
And Koundé played long, and they could be in here. No, he's not going to get any further than that.
Shot could be on. Dembele's... Oh, what a climb! Oh, that...
And the first half is done. And as if we needed reminding, no easy games at this level, and that is proven here. Neither side any further forward from where they were 45 minutes ago, but it is far from lethargic, far from slow, highly engaging, but goalless. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Camavinga.
Griezmann.
Can he get it through? He's in plenty of space here.
And the finish!
Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Do I really need to tell you?
Fiddles it through. Played back in.
Oh, not the best of headers.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
The attendance for this
Hernandez.
match was 72,306.
And it's gone back to the keeper. Looking for the run. And he's there to get it away.
Substitutions taking place.
Out again for a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. Dembele. Gets his pass away. He could be in here.
That's alert and sharp and very well played.
It's come through and he's had a quick look inside. Dembele
Stood his ground strongly.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Now it's Thuram. Mbappe. And there's a searching pass. Shot a goal!
Well, now
Oh, it's fallen kindly here.
it's loose now and they want to get it back.
Substitution.
So here comes a substitution.
Kolumuani.
Getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
And it's Dembele. And he's got his cross in. And that should get the job done. No luck with that dink over the top. That's really well cleared. Koundé.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
It's a goal kick. And that is it. There will be penalties.
Well, it was a pretty engaging game that flew by. The separation now is left to penalties.
And so they prepare themselves to settle it from the spot. An exchange of stares, and we're ready to go. And he puts them one up.
Pick your spot, don't change your mind, and the keeper should be neutralised.
And stepping up, the skipper. Coolly done, one each.
Always a little more pressure when you're trailing, but it didn't show.
So, the second man in line.
Well, you can't approach a penalty with any doubt, or you'll have to rely on luck.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Oh, what a save!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Indonesia with the chance to go 2 up. And he's put them 2 in front. So down by 2, another miss can be game, set and match. Oh, it's a really good save.
Well, he had a little look at the goalkeeper, and maybe that put him off.
So on the cusp of where they want to be. He's buried it, and he's won it. So in the end, they just about prevailed. All the emotional torture and travails, worth it in the end.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.